Hello and welcome to another episode of
For the Abroad.
I'm Dami and this is
Wole. So we're continuing on our series of countries that we thought best for international students to study. So we started obviously the beginning of the series with a list of countries you would like to go to as an international student, and now part one, and then we've now broken down each country with their own intricacies. And today we are talking about Australia.
We're
talking about the down under.
Yes, I love Australia. I've actually been. I went with my previous place of work, and it was absolutely amazing. Even though it was supposed to be work, it felt like a holiday. So
I want to go.
No. So Australia is absolutely massive. It is a really, I mean, it's a continent in itself, right?
It's a continent on its own. So for those of you who are still geographically challenged and do not know where Australia is, and you know where Africa is, it's
far.
That's
the best way to explain it. It's far.
No direct flight.
For a long period to you. Well, actually, I went through Dubai.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a direct flight from Dubai to Brisbane. You get direct from Brisbane
from
to
Dubai.
Dubai, exactly, and then from Dubai to Lagos. It's actually quite a popular destination for Kenyans, based on what I hear. Yeah. So and it's closer.
Habari yako to all my Kenyans. Yes. So.
Sorry, what did you just?
I was greeting my Kenyans in Swahili.
I don't speak Swahili.
Habari yako. I think am I saying it right? Please let me know in the comment section.
Alright. So more on Australia. Alright, so I mentioned two great places already. Brisbane, Adelaide, Melbourne, Sydney, Perth. Oh, the list is endless. Canberra, although I don't think I went to Canberra. But Newcastle. That's a great little place as well. Yeah, it's not far.
I only know the one in England.
It's not far from St. Oh my gosh.
I travel too.
Oh yeah, are you jealous? Are you getting jealous of all these places I'm mentioning?
Very.
So it's a small place. Besides, it's not too far from Sydney. But yeah, I had so much fun. In Australia, and I wasn't even a student. I really wanted to stay. I was just like, oh my god, can I just stay here, please? But no, I couldn't stay. I had to come back home and work. Right. So, what's so fantastic about Australia? Well, first of all, to work in Australia, you can work part-time, 20 hours a week as a student, which is great. The minimum wage in Australia is absolutely fantastic. And Australia are actually very open to international students. There's so many universities that are actually actively recruiting from Africa right now, and they are really looking forward to receiving international students. So one thing that you should be sure of is that you will be welcome, and there will be so much to do and so many people to see, because it's quite a diverse place as well. And migration is possible with Australia after you complete your course, but obviously, as we've said many times, you need to make sure that you are doing very well and you graduate without any issues to actually be able to qualify to apply for a work permit and so on and so forth. Okay. In terms of application, it's really simple. You can apply online on the website of the university that you want to apply to. And then, but all the documents that are requested for include personal statements. So we've mentioned the personal statement before and how important it is. It's just basically a way for the university to understand your desire to study this course and your genuine intention to go to Australia to study. So one thing that is quite important and is usually mentioned when you're applying to Australia is being a genuine temporary entrant. And this is important both at applying to the university level and applying for visa level. Okay, they need to be certain that your intention to go Your intention to go to Australia is to study and not to migrate.
And to add on to the personal statement, we'll definitely do a whole video. So knowing that it is a theme that is carried on through all universities around the world, you need to apply with a personal statement. We will put that together and make sure that you guys would have an idea to make the best personal statement possible.
Yes, we will help you. All right. So once you've completed your application, the university need to see that you have the funds available, and the university is actually graded with the embassies. So if you're with a level 1 university, you may not need to submit a bank statement to the embassy, right, or the High Commission. And if you are, if your school is a level 2, unfortunately, you will need to provide all those documents. So English proficiency, your bank statement. All right. In addition to obviously
your qualifications and other documents. Yes.
Exactly.
And passport, of course.
Yes, and a COE. Right. A COE is basically the confirmation of enrollment, which is basically a document that you need confirming that the university has accepted you and wants you to come to study. So you need that COE in order to be able to apply for a visa. Now, in terms of visa, you need about 6 to 8 weeks to wait for a decision.
Give yourself a wide window for preparation. Always expect the unexpected.
All right. So further on from your visa application, you will then, obviously once you've been issued your visa, it's usually electronic or online. So you can then take that document with you, and you will need to show that when you arrive in Australia. Oh, that's another thing. With Australia, don't carry food. If you carry food, they will fine you and send you back. Even if you declare fufuko.
My ugali.
So if you think you're going to miss your, crayfish, and you are going to miss your eba, and you want to carry gari,
don't
today. Do it. They will collect all your living expenses in the airport. Please don't. All right.
Wow, that's tough. Please don't. Just don't.
Don't carry anything.
Just don't.
Just to be safe. Don't even carry biscuits. Plantain chips. Don't try it. No, look. The thing is, I'm sure if you declare or something, some packaged foods will be accepted. But the truth is, to avoid any issues at the airport, just take your clothes and your cream or whatever and go. Don't carry.
If you're in doubt of what she's saying, which I am not, if you're in doubt of what she's saying, please go to the Australian immigration website, which we'll put in the link
in the description box. Yeah,
and then just
check it out
see for yourself.
And check your luggage. Make sure that you're carrying only what you want to carry. Don't let anybody send you. This is just regular safety when it comes to airports and traveling.
101.
Exactly. Just make sure you're only carrying what you want to carry. If they wrap something for you and say, please,
unwrap it.
My brother is in Australia, please let me give him.
Unwrap it.
No.
Whether Australia, whether Cotonou,
Australia,
unwrap it.
They will not want to hear it's for my brother, it's my uncle, it's my auntie. No. I will advise, whatever it is, they can't show you, they have to wrap it first.
Don't be an episode of Border Control.
That show scares the hell out of me when it comes to going to Australia. I'm just like, wait, hold on. Is this what everybody has to go through? I'm sure, look, thousands and thousands of people go through that airport every day. So they probably just pick out a few to put in the show. But honestly, it feels like that is what everybody has to face. So honestly, to avoid any issues, stay away from putting any foods or anything that does not belong to you in your bags. All right? Travel as simply as possible.
Right, I think most things can be bought there anyway.
Exactly. I'm telling you, there's a really good African community in most of the big cities. All right, so you don't have to worry about finding, and lots of Nigerian students and lots of African students have been going to Australia recently. So you definitely find your kin, and things will be absolutely fantastic when you get there.
And would those items really be worth risking getting into a country where you've spent so much money trying to prepare and get into in the first place?
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
So Priority, my people. Priority.
Exactly. All right. And another thing to note with Australia is that tuition fees again depend on the universities, but generally a lot of the tuition fees are quite similar. Okay, because all the universities are fantastic, high standard, high quality universities. Okay, so a lot of their tuition fees are about the same amount, and it is because it is worth it at the end. Because I know a lot of students who are, Australia is expensive, Australia. Well, it can be, but it's worth it. It's a good return on investment studying in Australia, because obviously once you complete your course, there's an opportunity for you to, get a work permit and so on and so forth. All right, but as I mentioned earlier, your initial intention to go and study in Australia must be as a genuine temporary entrant. All right, okay, you still need to talk to somebody, talk to a professional, just like us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And in contacting us, you can always send us an email fortheabroad@gmail.com, or leave a comment with more questions about Australia, and we will be more than happy to help you with these little gems.
Yeah, so things to note. When you apply, you can apply online. Depending on the university that you are applying to, so if they're a level 1 or a level 2, you may be required to submit your bank statement and your English proficiency test to the embassy. Your personal statement is very, very important, both at application to the university level and application to the High Commission level. Okay? As with most visas, you need to do a medical, biometric, and of course you need to have a passport. All right?
Please don't go with your ID, your driver's license. Please.
You definitely need to have a passport.
Think it's a joke.
But some people have actually asked if a passport is necessary to travel abroad. Yes. Even if you are going to Ghana, which is like beside Nigeria, because I'm talking from Nigeria, that's why I'm saying that. You need a passport. You are going to the international airport, so go with passport.
Even if you're using a border like Cotonou, if you're using Nigeria, most likely you need your passport. So
all right. So yes, so bear that in mind. It's very important. Now there are actually scholarships available for students. So make sure that you apply for that if required. Generally, you need to be extraordinary in terms of your results, in terms of your essays and statements, and everything that you submit in order to get the scholarship. Okay, because it's very competitive. There are a lot of people applying. All right.
The Queen of England is actually also the Queen of Australia. Did you people know that?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I found that out recently, and I was like, my
Why?
God.
Were you watching something?
I think it was all about the Meghan, Harry, and everything came back up, and then I'm like, I don't know why Australia went into my mind, and then I found out that she was still Queen of Australia, and I'm like, oh, okay.
I mean, I know that it's not that type of show, but I really want to go into that whole Meghan and Harry thing. Honestly,
not enough time. Time.
We can't discuss it. Okay. So yes, Australia, fantastic place to study. Great opportunities. Fantastic beaches.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Note. I've seen them. Yes. Great people, really nice people, but generally everything is fantastic in Australia. Everything you can possibly need. It's a major coffee country. They love their coffee in Australia. Yeah, it didn't mean much to me because I don't drink a lot of coffee, but yeah, they take their coffee very seriously. So you see lots of cafes and lots of restaurants.
I know them for their beers.
Beers?
Yeah, beers. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. There are even Australian beers in the UK.
Oh.
I think like the Foster's see.
I don't drink beer, sorry. I'm a cocktail girl
coffee.
myself.
Oh gosh, okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Go to Australia and find out, you people.
Alright then, thank you so much for listening. Like, share, subscribe, comment. We look forward to seeing you on the next video.
Bye.